just to break up the time lapse, I've actually just treated myself to, well, I've treated the track car to a nice new John Cooper Works turbo. This is rated for around 230 brake, I believe. I'm only replacing this as the wastegate, there's so much play in that, and if you actually, it still works, but I want reliability just for this first season on the track, so that's why I've gone for this. It's not the most expensive turbo in the world, it's just a Neo Bros sort of OEM. I think it's a copy, but I've been recommended it by everyone on the forums and the Facebook pages, so I do trust their quality, and I've used Neo Bros in the past, so this is just a quick little upgrade that I'm going to put on the engine just so we know the turbo's good. And yeah, we'll crack on, install this, and we should have a nice looking turbo on there as well, boys. I'm not turning it, that's side to side. You can see that the edge going up toward the side of that wall there, and on the compressor side, let me see if I can get the camera in there, we've got play in there as well. I want to, just so you know for sure that I'm not lying, but you can see the play there. So we're changing out, guys. Just as a quick update so you know where we are in the video, I've just taken it for a MOT. It failed on a few little bits, but the main thing was the suspension bushes on the front. So to do that work, I have to pull the subframe, which I wasn't happy about, but we got to crack on. So I'm just going to get straight into it, guys. Let's crack on. Subframe's out after scrabbling for a good hour or two. I'm going to replace the 2 wishbones on either side. I'm going to give it a good clean and a paint. It's always fun. I've had the engine out twice, subframe out once, and hopefully by next week we'll have an MOT, guys. But yeah, I never thought I'd be doing this much work just to get an MOT on it, but we move forward, boys, we move forward. So this is Brandon from the future. I've actually made a complete video on restoring this subframe, and I'm going to be installing these brand new wishbones that we just took out, and I've had these Powerflex bushes pressed in. So if you want to see the video where I restore this, it'll be uploaded straight after this one. So let's crack on and install these parts back in here. Right, guys, I've got a story to tell. This car is doing my head in, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm in good spirits. We got it down to the MOT centre. He plugged in the lambda, sort of the emissions test, and we couldn't get it down as the car wasn't warm enough. It was quite a cold morning and I drove it straight down. So he said, give it a good hiding. So I gave it a good hiding down some roads near, got it back, still couldn't get it down to the right lambda number that obviously the DVLA or whatever need it down to. So we put it up on the ramp and we couldn't figure out what it was. It's brand new engine, everything's brand new, spanking. We get under the car, check the exhaust for any leaks. Right before the back box, it's been cut out and it's been repaired, and you can just feel the exhaust gases coming out of there. So what we think is this exhaust leak has actually stopped us from getting the best reading we possibly can with this engine. So I brought it up to DJ Exhausts in Barry, and hopefully in the next hour we're gonna get a repair on this exhaust, and then I'm gonna take it straight back to the MOT centre, and we'll hopefully get an MOT on this, because I have done everything under the sun for this car to get it to where it is right now, and it's just little things like this. It really does make me laugh, it really does. So hopefully in the next clip we're taking it back down to the MOT centre, because this is the last day for a retest as well. So hopefully we can just get it done. I got DJ Exhausts to hopefully sort this exhaust for me. So hopefully I'll catch you in the next clip, guys. There we have it, guys. We have got the Mini, the beautiful Mini, to pass and have got ourselves an MOT certificate. So as you can see, it's literally pitch black. I've parked up just to basically recap you on what I've just done. Obviously you see what I did with the exhaust earlier on. I have done about just under 190 miles today since passing the MOT. I literally got the MOT straight up to the house, taxed it online and went straight out. It was already insured, and just drove and drove and this thing has not stopped making me smile since I started it earlier. I've been blasting it, and the engine temps, surprisingly, for a car that is renowned for its heat soak and stuff like that, it has run beautifully. The fuel, it drinks it in sport mode, but I can't complain about that. I've literally smiled the entire time. I've only put the Supreme fuel in it, and that's all that'll be going in it. I've done 190 miles so far. I'm going to do 500 miles on this oil, and then I'm told that you're supposed to just change it because you're just breaking in the engine with that oil, and you've got loads of metal and stuff like that that's floating around in the engine, and you just want to drain that out after 500 miles and then put in the good stuff. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using the Castrol magnetic stuff, because the magnetic stuff, from what I know, is the oil actually sticks to the metal a bit more inside the engine, so it just lubricates it much better. And that's exactly what I'm going to be using now from here on out. I just want to keep this thing as best as I can, because I will have issues down the line, and especially when I'm going to be thrashing it around a track. I know I'm going to get the issues, but we're just going to have to keep moving through those issues. There's not a bolt on this car I don't think I haven't touched. So when we come to these issues, I think I've got a pretty good idea of how to tackle them. All I can say, guys, is I am literally the happiest, most excited and proudest I've been of myself ever, I think. Driving this today, knowing that there wasn't an engine in this car a couple of weeks ago. The subframe was out, everything was just up in the air, and I've managed to get it all into one unit to pass an MOT and be able to blast it down the B roads. I'm when people say I don't know how to describe, I literally don't know how to explain how I'm feeling right now. It's mad, and it's only gonna get better from here. It's literally only gonna get better from here. This is stock Mini Cooper S stock, and I've got so many performance parts coming in mind as well. Money is the issue with everything, anyone can agree with me, but I will be doing it sort of bit by bit. Hopefully I can book a track day now. I'm hoping for July is where, because everything's fully sort of booked from what I can see, unless I can squeeze in somewhere through someone on the forums or the Facebook pages. I'm going to try my best, guys, but I'm just so excited. I'm just going to keep driving it now, keep blasting it, and just breaking this engine and try not to write it off. But no, I can't thank any of you enough for watching me through just to get to here. You all know exactly the issues I've had with this car, and it's been weeks, and I know I've been quite slow at uploading the videos, but the work just takes so long to do, just in the conditions I've been doing it as well. I haven't been in the garage or anything. It's literally been outside and freezing and cold, and just it was work, but we're here. I'm in it. I'm driving, and it's only gonna go up from here. So I'm gonna close out the video here, guys. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling, but I'll catch you in the next one. The next episodes is just going to be so exciting because I've got so many ideas, because it's just going to be different to actually just the builds and stuff like that. It's just, this is going to be my toy, like. So yeah, please please subscribe, please comment anything you want, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.